Hey there, this is the one Boom, and today we're going to be talking about the slide speed in Black Ops 6. So I am so prepared for the skill issue accusations. I know I'm a horrible pleb. Just look at his gameplay. He's no movement king. Nobody would watch his TikToks about Call of Duty. And you're right, but time has proven that people will listen to me talk about Call of Duty. So here I am. I am not of the opinion that people just need to get good at everything in COD, and that they just need to adapt and everything they're bad at is a skill issue. But a lot of things are. A lot of things are just something you need to adapt to and learn, and there's really no way around that. Like, I'm sorry if you find this offensive or rude, but if you are buying a new FPS game, even if it's in a franchise you've played for years, and you're just expecting to be good at it, and you're going into it with the sort of mentality of, I'm going to review and deconstruct and take apart this experience instead of learning about it, learning from it. Like, I don't really care about your opinion. Like, everybody is a critic these days. Everybody has watched too many video essays. Everybody is a game design expert. So they don't learn maps, they complain about them. They don't learn the game, they complain about it. They don't get good, they don't learn the mechanics, they bitch. And God, do they do it loud, and God, do they do it poorly. So with Black Ops 6 being out over a week, and since the beta, I have decided that I need to mention something that I don't think should be adapted to or learned. I think there are things you can do to mitigate this problem by changing some settings and adapting your playstyle a little bit. And at the same time, I don't think this is a game-ruining thing that people are going to uninstall in droves because of. So please, don't flavor text what I'm about to say here. I am not adding any extra severity to this. This is just something I think should be tweaked. So hopefully I can get that across in this video without you guys jumping down my throat. Very good then, let's move forward. The sliding in this game is too fast and too long. I don't like it. I think the sliding in this game is a notch above even that what Treyarch wanted people to be doing. The game has people on ice skates. The ground feels like it is made of slippery, recently Windexed frozen glass. The ability to slide in multiple directions is cool. The ability to slide backwards is unrealistic and silly, but also kinda cool. I'm really hoping the leaks are true and we're getting like a pseudo-advanced movement game with this type of movement and then like wall running and stuff. I would love that. A game designed around that kind of speed would be fantastic. This game clearly isn't though. Again, a near future game with like wall running plus this Omni movement would be really, really cool. I want that. I hope we get a carry forward game with these mechanics next year. I really want it. But unfortunately, this game's weapon handling, this game's map design, this game's movement speed doesn't feel like it cooperates with this crazy high velocity slide. Sliding in and out of engagements should be a fun thing to do. It should be viable to slide in and out of engagements. I think yeah, obviously. I don't mind slide canceling. I don't mind people sliding into a gunfight. When I die to somebody sliding, I don't think they're breaking the game, especially now that aim assist is toned down in close range. Sliding into me doesn't completely lock my aim to the floor because the rotational aim assist wasn't designed to keep up with that movement speed, so that's gone. You know, the issue we've had since like Black Ops 3 when people would slide into you with a shotgun and your aim assist would pull you down. You guys remember that? That's gone. For the first time ever, aim assist has been nerfed, not buffed, and it's for the better. But the velocity in which somebody can initiate a slide without any sprinting beforehand bothers me. The fact that if you just have auto sprint on, you move your analog stick on a controller forward, hit the slide button, and you're immediately going at like the same speed as if you were tag sprinting for a distance and then slide. There should be tiers to this, right? There should be tiers to this, where if you're not moving for that long or that quick, you have no momentum, your slide is short, and your slide is just there to maybe help you quickly get around a corner or work in a gunfight. But, and this just feels obvious to me, you shouldn't get those crazy long slides unless you've been running for a while. A short and sweet slide that allows you to win a gunfight in close quarters makes a ton of sense to me. Being able to haul ass at a crazy movement speed immediately doesn't. Chaining slides into each other with canceling and moving around the map like it's made of glass doesn't work for me. It's corny, it's irritating, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it makes engagements very unpredictable and a lot more random. If somebody is sprinting up to me, and they have been sprinting for a while, and they start to slide, I expect them to haul ass. I expected to shoot them like a rocket. That's okay. But if I fight somebody who's stationary and they just have auto sprint on and they jump and immediately go into a crazy high velocity slide, that doesn't feel good. How are you able to do that? At that point, just add thruster packs. But these maps don't feel like they're made for that. These maps have so much cover, these maps have so many interiors and things. None of these maps feel like they were designed for people to move with that much initial velocity, and that's all I'd like to see nerfed. The initial velocity of a slide without momentum. Yeah, all my opinions aside and all the different things I think they could tweak aside, I really think it should just be the same way it is now. Don't overcomplicate it as much as I'd like them to. You don't have to. The solution should just be that in close quarters without momentum, your initial slide velocity is reduced, so that somebody can't just hop up and immediately initiate a slide to go past you. Not everybody should have to play at 120 FOV with like 15-15 sensitivity. I have advocated for raising your FOV this game and for increasing your sensitivity this game. You should be ready to shoot low. And this isn't uncounterable. I mean, your slide doesn't mean anything if you go into a shock charge or a blast trap. Like, there's tons of ways you can counter somebody who's over sliding and getting the better of you in gunfights. Shotguns come to mind. But throughout my play experience, I couldn't put my finger on what I didn't like about it. And what I don't like is how much work you have to put into a close range gunfight if your opponent starts to initiate crazy fast slides. And I don't think the solution here is to punish like slide to fire speed or anything like that. That would be clunky and bad. I don't think there should be massive delays or anything because we don't want the game to feel less fluid and fast. We just want that if the opponent in front of you in close quarters, like within 5 meters, initiates a slide, they're not on your screen 1 millisecond and off your screen the next. That initial slide velocity needs to be toned down. But if your enemy is sprinting at you and has momentum, and then they initiate a slide, by all means, they get to evade your gunfire. They get to sprint at you headlong and with Omni movement, slide left or right, or even fucking backwards. The thing is people aren't really taking advantage of Omni movement. Omni movement isn't really making the game more fast, it's really just the fact that you can hop into a slide. And we were advertised Omni movement, crazy action hero level Omni movement, not hop into a slide. And that's what we have. So that's the end of my opinion. I think the slide initial velocity should be reduced so that characters aren't just launching past you in close quarters without any inertia or momentum. It looks silly. Now, if they contextualize this in a future game with like thruster packs, and they maybe build the maps more around that type of engagement style, great. But for this game, I think it needs to be slowed down just a little bit. And I'm really concerned that Treyarch is going to just barf all over slide to fire speed, and then just make it so that you can do the same exact maneuver, but it takes longer to shoot. So the gunfight is still frustrating for the person getting slid in front of, and frustrating for the person sliding because they have this massive delay before they can shoot. I feel like that's what they're going to do, and that's the wrong play. Let me shoot sooner even after sliding. Just make the slide itself have less inertia and less initial velocity. That's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you agree, let me know down in the comment section below. If you don't agree, let me know down in the comment section below. But you also have to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when I go live, because I upload to this channel as well as live stream to this channel. Anyway, see you when I see you. Have a good one.